Alrighty guys, so what is up? It is me here, the Trey King, back with another video, and I believe this will be episode 6 of my CSGO betting series. Now, last episode we got unlucky. We almost won a big combo bet that would bring us back to, bring us into huge profit, but unfortunately that did not work out. So what I decided to, oh wait, no, well, that was last episode. And so in the same episode, I did an all-in, if we look here. So we did this big bet here, it did not work out. And then I all-ined on this, and Splice did not win their match, they only tied. So the odds went down to only 1.21, and we won 15, so we were up to 90. And then I just did a bet today on CSGO Lounge to beat Team YP 2-0 and ENCE to beat Penta 2-0. This match hasn't started, it starts in a half an hour. But as for this match, CSGO Lounge won the first map, but then they got destroyed on the second map, which is really disappointing, so we lost that. The combo bets just, we're not getting lucky enough, guys, so I'm back down to 80. And what I was thinking of doing is just doing a straight up bet for ENCE, just to bet on ENCE to win against Penta, but for some reason, I don't know why this happens on FanObet, but sometimes the bets just disappear. The ENCE game is still a half an hour away, but it's not on here, so I can't bet it on here, or I can't bet on that match on this website. But what I was thinking is literally withdrawing all $80 from my account and betting them on CSGO Lounge for ENCE to win, because at the moment we get 0.3 to 1, which is the same as 1.3 to 1, while on while on FanObet, even though it's not popping up, the last time we checked the odds were 1.25 to 1, so even better odds on here. But I'm gonna have to wait for this I'm gonna have to wait for the time to wind down, because the odds can change unlike FanObet, where if you just place a bet, whatever the odds are when you place the bet, those are the odds, and they're gonna stay that way. So I'm thinking of doing that, but I'm gonna wait. So yeah, and then in terms of other maps or matches, I feel like Copenhagen Wolves should be able to beat Torpedo, but like what I would do is I would bet on Copenhagen Wolves to beat Torpedo and ENCE to beat Penta. And if you do 1.25, because those are the odds for ENCE, and this is 1.32, you get 1.65, and then 1.65 times my bet, which is $80, and just $80. Can you just pull up here? Wow, that would be a huge profit. We'd be at $132, and if you do 132 minus 80, that's $52 in profit, and that would be huge. But of course, the game's not on here. And then we have this game at 3 o'clock, which is Team Ancient versus eFrag, and I had no idea who Team Ancient was, so I looked on here on HLTV, and it seems like the Swedes have created a new team. Schneider, Twist, Pronax, Puff, and Devilwalk. All really good players, all players that have played on tier 1 teams. But I don't know how they're going to play together, obviously, and this is a best of 3. Now, usually I'd say, you know, this is a new team, even though they're good players. It's still a mixed team, so I favor eFrag either way. But because they have 2 in-game leaders, such as Devilwalk and Pronax being a really, really good in-game leader for Fnatic before he was replaced by who was it? By Dennis. He was, you know, he was very good, and they also have Devilwalk, so they have 2 mines that are very used to to creating strats, and they understand the game and how certain positions work, and understanding the other, or figuring out the other team. So because of that, I have no idea how this is gonna go. I can't favor eFrag, because eFrag are not, like, they're not convincing enough to me where I feel like they'll 100%, or not 100%, but they should definitely win this. I do not feel that way. So I'm just like, I can't bet on that. I mean, the best I can do is be like, pick one of these teams to win at least one map. I mean, I think eFrag should be able to win at least one map, and the odds are the same. And if I all in, you know, we get the same value, but I just don't feel confident enough, you know, because I have no idea if eFrag. I think eFrag should definitely win at least one map. Like, there's no way they'll get 2-0. There's no way that they should get 2-0'd by Team Ancient, just because they're a new team, you know? They got to get used to playing with each other. There's a whole different, like, it's a whole different level of just being, you know, a team of 5 good players and a team of 5 players who aren't the best, but they have really good chemistry. So I'm gonna be back and in like 20 minutes or so, and we're gonna figure out where or who we're gonna bet on, or if we're gonna bet at all. So I'm gonna be back, guys. Alrighty, guys. So I was kind of just messing around, looking at the odds and stuff of certain bets, and I think I've come to a reasonable bet here. What I've decided to do is I think I'm gonna bet all my 80 bucks on Copenhagen Wolves to win at least one map against Torpedo, and for eFrag to win at least one map against Ancients, because the odds are better than me betting on well, the combined odds are better than if I place an all-in on ENCE at the moment, because I only get 0.3 or 1.3 while I get 1.36 for this, and it does make a difference. It makes $4 difference. So the reason I'm doing this is because Copenhagen Wolves, there's no way they can get 2-0'd by Torpedo. Obviously, there's obviously always a chance, but the odds of it happening are very low, in my opinion. Copenhagen Wolves have been playing as a team for a very long time. They've upset multiple top tier 2, even low tier 1 teams before in the past, and they've been playing well recently. Torpedo has been stepping it up as well, but I don't see where like, okay, so we have the maps, obviously. Let me just pull up a notepad real quick. So if we pull up a notepad and make this smaller, so obviously the 7 maps are Dust 2, Mirage, Cache, Inferno, Train, Overpass, and Cobblestone, right? So those are the 7 maps, alright? Dust 2, well, let's see the last 5 matches for both these teams. Okay? So Copenhagen Wolves played this team Kaida, who's some random team, and destroyed them on Cobblestone and beat them on Inferno. They played Inferno again against Mousesports. They did pretty well against them. They didn't do that well on Dust 2. They played Mirage and almost beat Flipside. And then they destroyed them on Cobblestone. Oh my god, I can't talk today. They destroyed them on Cobblestone and Inferno. They played Inferno and Dust 2 and destroyed ENCE on both those maps. And they played Dust 2 and Cobblestone. So it seems like they're playing Dust 2, Cobblestone, Inferno, and Mirage. A lot, actually. That's kind of surprising that they've played it this much. Now, Copenhagen Wolves, I'm pretty sure, are also good on Train, and that leaves us with Overpass and Cache. which I think Torpedo, they like Cash, and I think they like Train as well. So if they just ban it out, I mean, here we go. So Torpedo played Vexed on Mirage and Overpass. They lost on Mirage, and they barely won on Overpass. Vex was up on Overpass, and they choked. They were up like 13-11, and they lost 16-14. Didn't seem like Vex was too into it. So that's the reason why. I don't know. Then we have No Problem. No Problem beat them on Cobblestone. They barely beat No Problem on Mirage and destroyed them on Cash. And then they played Mirage and Cash again and beat Rocat, which actually is kind of surprising because Rocat are a pretty good team. And then they played Skitlight, who's also a pretty decent team, and they beat them 16-14 on Cash and 16-11 on Mirage. Now, I think so they both like Mirage, and Torpedo likes Cash. I think Torpedo likes Cash a lot more than Copenhagen Wolves. So I think Copenhagen Wolves will take out Cash, and they'll take out they'll probably take out, let's see, probably take out Cash and maybe Overpass or Cash. No, I think they like Overpass. Maybe Cash and Train or something like that. If Cobblestone, Mirage, and Inferno come up here, then Copenhagen Wolves should definitely win. But yeah. And then Team Ancient versus eFrag. Now, although, like I said before, Ancient are a team of pretty dang good Swedish players, I don't see them winning 2-0. I mean, I'm pretty sure this lineup has lost against teams like Arctic in the past, which Arctic is like a low tier 2 to tier 3 team. That's pretty terrible. Let's see. I don't know. Let's see if we can go to match history and see. So Twist played on DenDD. And DenDD wasn't. It was a different lineup. It was like, yeah, Twist, Dumas, Benji. Okay, so if we look at, I don't know if I can find it, but basically these guys have played with each other before, and well, I mean, Puff was playing Greyface for a while. Who was on Greyface? Puff, Kaboom, Barbar, Jumpy, and Skitten. Also, they're all pretty good players. But, oh, these guys were playing on 1337. That's what it was. The lineup for 1337, as you can see, if we look at the last match, it was a long time ago. But it was, no, that's not the right lineup. If we go to, let's just do one of these. Let's see if I can find it. Sorry about this. Oh yeah, this is it. As you can see, Schneider, Twist, Zendi, Puff, and Devilwalk. The only difference is that Pronax is on the team instead of Zendi or Zende. And you can see they played eFrag and they won 2-0. But this was literally more than a half a year ago. And this is when this lineup was playing with each other for a little while, and they split up and they haven't been playing with each other for a while ever since. So although they could have strats, also Gplay, or now their eFrag, is has grown a lot more with knowledge and just team play, you know. So I don't see this being a 2-0 for them, so I'm deciding to do that now. I'm going to place this. Hopefully we're at $108. I'll be very happy with that. If we lose, I'm going to be very salty. But this is like a pretty decently safe match. or a safe bet here. So as you can see, if we go to my bets, there it is. So I can only pray that this works and that we win. So yeah, I think, what are the match times? This starts at 1:30, so in 10 minutes, and then this game starts at 3. So hopefully both these teams can win the first map, so it's just like out of the way, easy win for us. Also, look at this. CSGO Lounge is losing 8-2 on Cobblestone. Don't know exactly what's going on. Doesn't seem like CSGO Lounge is trying, but yeah. So hopefully we will win those. I'll be back probably by the time the games are over, because I can't bet on any other games, so I can't do any updates. But yeah, so hopefully we can stay alive. I hate doing all-ins, especially combo bets, but this combo bet seems to be pretty safe. So let's hope, guys. Let's hope and pray that we do end up winning and that both the Copenhagen Wolves and eFrag just play well. And yeah, so I'll be back, guys. Well, guys, it doesn't look like it's too good for us right now. eFrag lost the first map, and they're about to lose the second map. It seems. I don't know how they played this bad, but Copenhagen Wolves did win their second map. They lost the first map. Let me just move all this out of here. But as you can see, Copenhagen Wolves won the second map, 16-13. They're about to lose the third map, but I don't know how eFrag played this bad. I mean, I was about to change it to bet on Ancient to win at least one map, but I didn't. And yeah, so it seems like well, eFrag whoever just won that 1v2 is keeping it alive, but it's not looking like it's gonna happen, guys. So it seems like a lot of work to build up. You know, we were looking really good at one point, and then I started doing combo bets. I mean, if we look at my bets, the first bet I made with you guys was on Mouse Sports to beat Space Soldiers. So we won that. A combo we lost. We lost this underdog bet. We won a combo, but this was like an expected combo to win. One on a single game, one on another single game, and one on another single game, and then lost on a combo, lost on a bet, or drew on a bet, got my stuff back, lost on a combo. This was really the breaking point here. This would have put us at 140 before we were even like close to losing anything. But Space Soldiers played really bad. We won this didn't even count as a combo because this game was drew, so these odds didn't matter. Lost on a combo, and now it seems like we're gonna lose on this combo. So really unfortunate. It was really dumb by me to all in on these combos like this, or just to all in general. This just goes to show that the smartest thing that you can do is be patient, and at the most bet like 10% of your inventory, because it will take a lot longer to build your inventory rather than going for the big bets. But the risk of losing all your money is a lot lower, and really it's only worth all-inning when you're like really sure about something. You know, betting on Ancient versus eFrag, that was kind of a stupid thing to do. Even betting on Copenhagen Wolves versus Torpedo, that was kind of a stupid thing to do as well. But it was just me getting greedy and wanting to win a bet, and instead of unfortunately the Ents game, I don't know what happened with that. It went away, but I would have bet on Ents to win and then on Copenhagen Wolves to win at least one map probably. But I was a little too greedy, it seems, and I mean, I guess you can say 2020 hindsight, because how would I expect eFrag to lose 16-5 on their map pick? I mean, there it is. They lost 16-12. Funny, because they won the 2 force-ups, and then they Ancient just forced up that round with Tech 9s and AKs, and they won that round. So really unfortunate. I mean, look at the scores: 16-5 on eFrag's map pick. I mean, how am I supposed to expect that to happen? Ancient just seemed to play, and eFrag was playing really bad. So I don't know what to do now, guys, because I guess that's the end of the series. I was not expecting to lose all this after gaining it. I mean, I did start with $48. I mean, I started this series with $66, but I started the whole thing with $48, and I made it up to as high as $117, and then we just kind of spiraled out of control and lost. So this is what I was talking about with doing this betting. I mean, partly it was my fault, because if I hadn't kept going all in on these bets, I wouldn't have been in the position that I'm in. I just kind of wanted to get back, and now it just seems like a really stupid thing. But yeah, I don't really know what to do, because I don't really have the funds to just keep throwing money into this. So let me know, guys. I mean, I feel like I really let you guys down. But this is just the way I bet, and it just did not turn out well. I mean, I don't know how eFrag played. I mean, Copenhagen Wolves almost choked as well. They didn't play too well. I mean, look at this. They lost at their map 16-6. Like, just kind of unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, there were quite a few upsets today. Team YP beat CS:GO Lounge. Not upsets, but very unusual games, very unusual outcomes. Team YP actually upset CS:GO Lounge. Copenhagen Wolves lost to Torpedo. I was surprised that Ents lost the first map against Penta. And then eFrag lost to Ancient. I mean, I guess this was kind of like more of a 50-50 match, but I'm just confused at how eFrag can lose 2-0 here. There it is. So yeah, I mean, I might just throw a low amount in, like $10, and start from there. I mean, I don't want to ask for anything from you guys. This was kind of just unfortunate, but I mean, we're just gonna see what happens. I mean, I may just do predictions for you guys. But yeah, so really unfortunate. Seems like we're done. Kind of idiotic by me, but oh well, what can you do, guys? You can't, I guess. I just was unlucky. I was just unlucky. And I mean, that's pretty much it. So this just kind of shows that even being like a pretty good predictor, doing a lot of research, you can't put all your money on. You can't put all your money and depend on a team that you don't have any personal relation to, or anything, you know, and depend on them, because anything can happen in anything, you know, in any game or any sport. Upsets happen. The favorite team doesn't always win, and it's not smart to keep doing all-ins unless you really wait for those really the most safe matches. But even then, there's still a chance of losing. So it's betting. That's just the way it is. Started off really good, ended very shortly. I'm very mad at myself, but what can I do? So I hope you guys enjoy this video. I'm gonna figure out what to do because I'm not really sure what to do at the moment. This was really unexpected to see eFrag get 2-0'd, but oh well. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, good luck with you guys betting. Peace out, guys.